Hey y'all, happy Monday. This is Susan. If you've been here before, you already know that. If you have not been here before, welcome. I appreciate you clicking on the video and I hope you enjoy it, or maybe it'll lead you to another channel that you do enjoy. Maybe you'll be motivated in some way. I don't usually record this early. It's like 5:45 Monday morning, but I couldn't sleep. Shannon woke up at like 3 and I went ahead and got up. I didn't get up before that because I didn't want to wake him up. Anyway, so I was watching some YouTube and there was a lady who was talking about the Crayola adult range of products and comparing them to the regular Crayola kids products. And she mentioned a Faber-Castell gelato pen or marker. I don't know what they call it exactly, but it looked like, when she used it on the paper, it looked like one of these gel highlighters. These came from Temu. They're supposed to be, they sell them a lot for Bible study because they're kind of waxy and they don't bleed through the paper, right? So I had them, and I don't use them in my planners because you can't write over it because, like I said, it's waxy. Well, then she showed how she could use a brush and go over that gelato and it became paint. So y'all, I was like, let me see about this. My mind is blown, totally and completely blown. Look at this. This is from these, y'all. I ordered these from Temu. Like I said, I got them because they're supposed to not smear and all that, not bleed through and all that, and that's all great and fine and dandy, but I don't like them in my planners because you can't write over them, but I love the colors. So y'all, this is what happened. Here's the first one, the second one. I thought there was one more. I think there's one more. Yep. And then there's the gray one. Or maybe it's the purple, then the gray. You got the purple, then the gray, then the green, and that peach, and this color, and that green. Then, so I just scribbled it on here and used the water brush and went over it, and it turned into that. It doesn't rub off. Then I went to these pens that Jamie gave me when I was up there last month, the month before, and y'all look. I can use this for my outlining and stuff. I mean, it's just real scribbly, you know, but I can use this over the top of it, and it's crazy, y'all. They match. Look at this with the gray. And then this green. Y'all, my mind is so totally blown. Now this one is not, it's not green. It's a little more blue, but I think this one was really blue. Yeah, this one's really blue. So that one doesn't work. That one would work. This one works. Y'all, it's crazy. This orange one works with that. And then this pink works with that. And I think I used the orange on this one too. Yeah. So y'all, because I have not experimented a lot with mixing paint colors from my little palette. And you see the kind of colors you have with the watercolor pencils. They're your basic kind of 10 or 12 colors, right? This has just given me 8 more colors I can use. Right? And I'm going to show y'all something. Let me see if I got water in here. I may have to go get some water in that. I also tried it on the Stalogy paper. Y'all, look how pretty it is. And that was not putting forth any effort. That was just playing around with it. But I'm going to go and get some water in the water brush. And we're going to flip this over. The back side's a little more smooth. We're going to flip it over and see what we can do with it. I'll be right back. I didn't realize my water brush was empty. Open it. Y'all, these water brushes, they don't look like they hold a lot of water, but it takes forever to use it up. Like, that water will last so long in there. Let me get some paper towels to clean it between colors. So I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all, this is my mind really and truly is blown by this, because I would have never thought about even trying it. So there's a little bit of color still in the brush. I might should have gotten one of the new ones. Watch this. And these twist up. I don't know how big how much stuff is in here. I don't know. I've never really checked. They're inexpensive. Like I said, it's Temu, real inexpensive. Nope, that's not the end of it yet. So, anyway, inexpensive. They have the neon colors. They have other ones that are like gel, your basic colors. So y'all watch this. It doesn't take a lot of it either. And I'm going to put this in the middle. Do a leaf over here. And a leaf here. And I'm probably putting more in there than I need to. But y'all watch this. I'm going to do the middle first. Carrie, I hope you're seeing this. Because look at that. We clean it off. Mel, have you ever tried these before? Have you ever seen? And I wonder if artist pastels work like this, because I know artist pastels are kind of a waxy, like a soft crayon. Can you use water over them? I don't think I've ever tried that. I know that we would, like, you know, put the color onto the paper and then use your finger to blend it and stuff like that. But I just kind of push the water around, add a little bit if I need to, because like right here I'm trying to pull this color from the edge into the middle. And it actually is better to do it light. Do it light and cover more space than to do it heavy and then try to spread it, if that makes any sense. And y'all, I know it's not perfect, you know, but it's art. And when I taught preschool, I used to tell my babies that art comes from your heart and God puts it there, and so everybody's art looks different, just like we're all different. And it's okay. It would be very boring if all of our stuff looked alike all the time. If we all looked alike, if we all acted alike, if we all liked the same kinds of books or movies or pizza or whatever, it would be very boring. It would be a very boring world. So I need to do a little bit more in there, or work a little more spreading it. I think I need to add some more to it, actually. I can let it dry and add some more. I don't want to do it while it's wet because I don't know what that might do. Let's see, I can pull it from that little outline into the middle to get some more color. And y'all, I am amazed by this. I never would have thought. So you know me, I pulled out crayons next to see if they would do it, and they don't. I do not have the washable crayons. Washable crayons might blend out like that. I do not know. Let me see. I might hate myself for doing this. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. But y'all, that's how simple it is. I probably put too much pressure on them. But the thing is, after you do it, you blend it out. You're going to have light areas and dark areas. But that's how nature makes leaves anyway. And you're going to have light shining on them and stuff like that. And I'm going to see something. It needs to dry. It needs to dry. But I do think that this big set of Crayola markers has colors. Maybe not. I was going to say, I thought it might have some colors I could use with that. But I want it to get dry. Actually, we can do this to dry it. It's still not totally dry. But then we can go back with these, and y'all, we can do it with the colored pen. Now you can't get over that. You can't write across that heavy, thick line if you don't blend it out good, because it's waxy, and you know your pen's not going to go over that. And it's not real dry, so that's not, I think that's why it's not showing up better there. We can do little dots in it. After it's dry, you can do more with it. But y'all, is your mind blown? Because my mind is totally blown by this. I did not expect this at all. I would have never guessed that these little highlighters would do this. Look at that, y'all. My mind is so totally blown by this. And I do think it would probably work better with a felt tip type marker instead of these pens if you have colors that match. But y'all, look at that. Look at that. And this page is beautiful. It looks like paint swatches. It's so pretty. Y'all, I had to show y'all. I think this set was like not even $5 on Temu. But I do know that I want to get a set of artist pastels from Walmart and try them. There are also some other sets of these highlighters. There is this gel highlighter like this that have, they've got primary colors, they've got neon colors, and they have some other ones that are not this set. They're kind of the muted tones, but not like this exact color set. But y'all, I had to show you that because my mind is blown. Look at this. Look at that. It's so simple. And I didn't use these because I don't like them in my Bible. And I didn't like them in my planners because I can't write over them because they're waxy. But y'all, that's crazy to me. It's crazy. How did we not know this? Who knows? Anyway, a whole new world has been opened, y'all. Just wanted to share that with you. I'm editing the video to show y'all the pumpkin. Y'all, look how beautiful that is. So now we've got the flower, the pumpkin, a really ugly leaf because I tried to add in purple watercolor pencil, but the brown was still wet, and so it just kind of like, ugh, I don't like it at all. I won't be using that, but I will be experimenting with some gourds shapes, pumpkins and gourds, and maybe some acorns and different nuts and stuff to see what else I can come up with, because y'all, I love this so much. And it feels so good. Like, it feels cold right now because it's still a little bit damp. But, y'all, it just feels so good. I love this. Look at that. That looks like, if I had not done the pen scribbles, that would look like art in and of itself. Would look like art. That's gorgeous, though. I love this. And I didn't even show y'all. Did I show you yeah, I showed you in the Sology. I was just messing around. Y'all, look how pretty that is. And I was cleaning the brush and just made little circles. And I was like, oh, these are kind of pink. They could be like pink cherries. And then, let's see. Go back around them. Do a little highlight area. And then, I don't want to use that blue. Let me use this one around the leaves. I mean, I don't want to use that green. I think I want to use this blue color around them. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying, look, I'm probably videotaping that over there. I'm just trying to show y'all this. It really is amazing. You know what? I would go back with this and have it go down to here. Maybe instead of that being the shiny spot, like that could be the little part where the cherry stem comes from. And watch this one. Watch this one. Oh, I already did it. Oh, it's crazy how simple it is. I cannot believe, and even this, what a pretty blush looking pink color. You know, my mind is blown. I need to learn to draw more things. I just have to show y'all. And y'all, once it's dry, it's dry. It doesn't bleed through. Your paper gets real crinkly like, but it does not bleed through. I want to share that with y'all because it just opens up a whole new world of possibilities. Y'all go have a great day and do something creative. Make some art. Bye, guys.